I recently went through and I finished off the last of the tailoring, so most of the stuff fits real nice, but there's always maintenance work to be done. And there's a couple items in my closet right now that I need to focus on, fix up. So let's get to work. Two items really. Pair of black pants here. I've already put in one patch, and now on the other side, the fabric's starting to wear out. I'm going to use another color to patch it up. I have this pair of white denim pants. So I'm going to put in a new zipper, and unfortunately the patch came off. So iron it back on once more and then stitch it down. But I'm cutting out these fringes. It's easy in life to not want to do the prep work. I know I never do. Do that prep work, get things just right, and then you're going to save yourself a ton of time. Man, I should be Tony Robinson. I just got all the life advice. So I've got this old pink polka dot shirt, and the reason I'm using such a brightly colored fabric on a pair of black pants is because I'm patching up right where my butt is. So I'm going to make it obvious. If you're looking down there, yep, there's holes there. I patched it up with bright colors. Why are you looking at my bum? But also don't stop. Up next, pinning. Another step I often like to skip, but is ever so crucial. Ugh, man. Okay, this is when having a right buggered hand is a bit of a problem. I can't hold it nice. Alright, we're going to switch things up here. So we got left hand inside the pants. Home and easy. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Alright, wind up some thread on the bobbin. Snip. Or lace the thread through the machine. And one of the best tricks I ever learned. When it doesn't work, give the thread a little lick and then stick it through the hole. Boom! We're ready to sew. I've really buggered it up. No! Someone was honking outdoors. Alright, and stitch, 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 stitch. Inside of the pants, undo or cut that thread. Take out the needles. Cut off the excess thread. Another life lesson, always give yourself enough extra space to accomplish what you need. I now have a red and a pink butt cheek. So we'll start by taking out the stitching along the top band. I'm sure there's probably a proper name for it. So I had the fortunate opportunity to watch or go be part of this whole press conference tour that Mayweather and McGregor are doing. Now mind you, I saw the Toronto one. What I was mostly interested in was the spectacle of it all. And I think it's just part of this whole tribal thing where you sort of pick a side and it represents you. And it used to make a lot of sense back in the day when you lived with a tribe of people and you were hunting or gathering food, or there was some big monstrous beast that was going to look to consume you alive. We're not worried about defending ourselves against giant attacking lions or tigers or cougars, although another cougar joke we can make there. Let's undo it just a little bit more, the top waistband. Waistband, that's the word I was looking for earlier. Alright, and the old zipper is out. Clean up after you finish each stage of the job. This was a lesson my mama taught me. And then when things get messy, mistakes get made. And so the time you thought you saved yourself initially by just getting to it ends up taking more time. You're wasting more of your own time. So there's the lesson. Alright, we are almost done cleaning up here. So after I've cleaned up all this thread, I'm going to give the floor a quick sweep. Open the zipper up. Hold up, does the zipper work? Yeah, there we go. Pin it in on the side that has the button. Hold up, I don't think we did such a hot job of pinning it there. Let's undo those. Never be afraid to redo your prep work. Again, prep work makes light work. Ooh, I kind of like that one. That's another line that I stole from Mayweather. Prep work, light work. There we go. Oh no, I went through too much fabric. There we go, Cornelius. Prep work, light work. Prep work makes what? Light work. Prep work makes what? Light work. Alright, zipper is pinned in place. And we're doing it in reverse order of how we took out the stitches. And we gotta finagle it just a little bit here because we didn't completely undo the waistband. Been using that word quite a bit. I really like it. Finagle, finagle, finagle. I got some bagels. There's an art to getting a really nice straight line when you're sewing, and I know I certainly have not mastered that yet. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Yo, Cornelius, pretty good on this one. Remember, prep work makes light work. I got an email. There's a lot of fabric here. Oh boy, the needle's not even going through. There we go. I've screwed up the thread. Okay. Alright, undo it. There we go, we've rethreaded. Let's circle back to the beginning. Alright, let's take a look at that. Uh-oh. I've made a boo-boo. Here's what I've done. I didn't set the fabric on the inside of the fly perfectly, and now it's all wonky. So I gotta undo my stitches and then come back and redo this. So I kept yelling, prep work makes light. Oh man, I've kept making mistakes. I made another one. I undid the zipper once more because I realized I've done it incorrectly. And I re-sewed it. And now when I re-sewed it, I sewed the fabric back on itself. So I gotta undo the stitching again. Cornelius, Cornelius, Cornelius. My battery is almost dead on my cell phone that I'm recording this on. I'm hungry and a little bit frustrated. So we're gonna take a step away, have some lunch, let cooler heads prevail, clean up once more, listen to myself and all the lessons I've been given throughout the entirety of this episode. Taste of my own medicine, if you will. And then come back when cooler heads prevail. Cooler heads are prevailing. My stomach is full of food. Phone is charging. Let's pin once more. I'm learning my own lesson here, which is do a better job. Don't rush your prep work. Don't rush your prep work. That's what I was doing earlier. Kept preaching against it. Went ahead and did it. Got angry. Had to cool down. And now we're back to work. No talking, just sewing. I did it. The fly is back on. I think I did a pretty decent job of even getting it pretty much right on the lines. So now let's get the waistband back on. That is a new zipper on my pants. Cut off the extra little bits of threads. Last step, I am going to put my logo back on. A little co-branding, if you will. All right. Let's stitch down my logo. Oh geez, what have I done? Oh boy, we'll undo those stitches later. Let's try that again. Stitch down, nice and slow. It's like the saying goes, the last mile is always the hardest. When you're driving, the last mile is the most dangerous. So in this case, making sure I do a good job of stitching down my logo and not being in a rush like I was at the beginning there. I know I struggle a lot with that. Once I'm nearly done a project, I just want to rush through it, finish it off, and call it done. Thank you, viewer, for watching. You're feeding my ego, which is amazing. Perhaps there's a life lesson in there for you, maybe not. Most likely not, but that's okay. That is a patch sewn on. Let's go grab the seam ripper and get rid of the ones I went on the side. Got a little foot pedal heavy earlier. Oh boy, why can't I get at them? Let's get rid of them. Uh-oh, something's on the stove. I'll be right back. Getting rid of these last little threads here. I fixed some pants today. Those of you that watch the videos, thank you as well. Namaste. Joie de vivre. Joy of the day. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm out.